Hey everybody, it's Stacy with As the Tea Brews. Today we're doing a review on David's Tea Organic Mint Everest. And I love the name of this tea. It's just kind of a fun play on Mount Everest. And I imagine this tea to be very minty and grand and just have a really strong, wonderful flavor. And that's kind of what drew me to it, because I love mint teas and I loved the ingredient list on this when I saw it online. And so I ordered it to try. Now, this is the second time that I'm going to be trying it. I like to try things before I do a review, just so I can kind of get a general idea in my head about just trying to wrap my head around what I think about the tea. Okay, so first of all, this is a black tea. And when I opened this tea and smelled it, I think I expected like a very, very minty black tea smell. But you don't really smell the mint as much as I thought you would. Mostly you kind of smell, like the ginger and the kind of spiciness from the black pepper in there. You don't really get as much mint scent as I had hoped. But that doesn't mean it's not going to be minty. We're going to check it out and see it. Let's go brew some right now, and then we'll come back and talk about it. Okay, we're gonna get this steeped up. It says to brew it at 200 degrees for 3 to 5 minutes. So I have my water hot in the kettle, and we're just going to scoop some of this into our teapot. So I'm gonna set my timer for just 3 minutes, because sometimes I just don't like things oversteeped. And if it's not strong enough, then I know next time to steep it a little bit longer. While that's steeping, let's go ahead and look at the ingredients a little closer. I spilled a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, I'll give you guys a nice close-up shot as I read you the ingredients. The ingredients in this tea are organic black tea from Nepal, organic peppermint, organic ginger, organic cardamom, and organic black pepper. I always love when the teas have mostly or all organic ingredients. So you can definitely see the tea and the pepper. You can see pretty much everything in there except for the pepper, I guess. You can see the peppermint, the black tea, the ginger pieces, and the cardamom pods. I don't know if I got any actually in this scoop. There is definitely more ginger than cardamom pods here, but I think I had a couple in my teapot. You can see one right there. Okay, it's been 3 minutes, so I'll go ahead and pour my tea into my mug. I will definitely link to this teapot below because I love it, and I know so many of you have mentioned that you have bought it and enjoyed it also. I don't get any benefits from you buying it. I just want to share the love for it. I just love being able to see the tea leaves move around, give them plenty of space to steep and brew, and then it's very simple to clean, in my opinion. Okay, so as you saw in that little clip that I inserted, there is actually a lot of peppermint in this tea, and you do get the minty background notes on this. You don't really smell the black tea very much, but there's definitely a lot of mint in there, and so I'm a little disappointed that it's not as minty as I would expect for the amount of peppermint in here. I have my tea right here. I've been letting it cool just for a few minutes, and I've sipped it down just a little bit. So what I've noticed is I don't get a lot of the black tea in this. I don't really taste the black tea very much, which for some of you is going to be good. For some of you, maybe that's not as good, because I know you love your black tea, and some of us don't love the black tea flavor as much. So for me, the black tea in the background is kind of a really nice feature of this tea. I definitely do taste the mint, and I taste the ginger and that black pepper. I don't really notice the cardamom so much in here, but it could be dependent on how much cardamom you get in your scoop when you brew it. Now this tea reminds me a lot of North African mint. And I've used up all of my North African mint, so I couldn't compare exactly. But I do know that North African mint has a couple of other ingredients in there that this one does not, such as clove and licorice root. And I think there was something else in there. I can't remember. But it's definitely got a similar vibe to it. That one is with green tea. This one is a black tea base. I think overall, I actually really like this tea. I wasn't sure the first time I brewed it because I expected it to be mintier than it was and not quite as gingery. But it's definitely grown on me, and I do like it a lot. But you have to like ginger for this tea. You really do. It's got that spice to it and that kick to it from the black pepper and the ginger. And then the mint. The mint is the main one that you taste out of black and mint, but definitely the black is way in the background. And it's very mellow and smooth, and I actually enjoy this tea a lot. So let me know in the comments if you guys have tried this tea, what you think about it. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Does it also remind you of North African mint? And I guess that's it. So let me know in the comments below what you think and what tea you'd like me to review next. So have a great day, and we will see you next time. Cheers.